Everyone, Mango7Real here. How we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Epic 7 Patch Notes. A little late again, but let's just go into this. I feel like it's going to be a long one. So first off, we are getting Vivian. I was definitely expecting that. There's no way they give her that little showcase and don't actually give it to us. She's also the City Lord of Witch Haven, home to sorceresses and magical scholars. So attack percent imprint on 2 different areas. So something I will misplace every single guild war we ever do ever. I'm kind of surprised her charm is only 67. Not that that really matters. Anyways, let's take a look at her animations really quick here. Oh, how's her sitting animation? Actually, I don't want to see her sitting animation. I want to see it when I summon her. I like the circle, how that goes around. I like how she flies too. Ooh. Any special things here? So skill intro. Here's her first attack. Oh no, that's her skill 3. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, summon something from like the gods or the heavens to buff yourself. That's pretty cool. I accept that. Okay, so let's look at her abilities here. Skill 1, Vitality Drain, increases her combat readiness by 25% if it's skilled up. Number 2 is a AoE, really cool. I like this. This is really cool. So it does damage AoE. If it kills somebody, it'll just do it again and again and again. And her skill 3, as we saw in the video there, adds a greater attack buff for the caster and then a regular attack buff for everybody else. And it also grants immunity for 3 turns. Both of these are for 3 turns. So this is a really interesting skill set. I do like this. I'm not sure how good it's going to be yet. I can say that it's pretty much exactly what you want to see for Banshee 30-second runs or 1-minute runs. I also like the Thunder God's Cry. I think she'll be good for both like the cheesy runs and also like the actual runs of Banshee. Pretty cool. I do like this. I do like this a lot. I'm wondering if we have her speed already. I'm sure we do. And then we have Dignus Orb, also known as Dingus Orb. And this one grants a barrier equivalent to 120% of attack for 2 turns when the caster uses a non-attack skill. Okay, interesting. I feel like if it was the other way around, this might be better. I have no idea how this is going to be. It's so hard to see with ones like this, especially as a mage exclusive, right? There's so many mage exclusives. Like when you're attacking, that's kind of when you want to put that protection on you, right? Like you want to attack and get like a little protective shield. Not so much when you're buffing up, but I guess maybe that's going to be good. And it's only on herself too. So interesting. Not sure what to think about Dignus Orb yet. We're also getting her side story up. I wonder if we're going to see the dude. I saw him in some things up there. Yep, all this is normal. Everything is normal. I wonder if we'll get a gold transmit stone from the rewards. No, still silver transmit. It's okay. Silver transmit, one day they'll upgrade that. Also the quests here, everything is exactly as we expected. I love seeing Violet on this chapter 3 because I hope that means we get to see a little more into Violet because I love Violet. We have Essus Bologna. Angelica Crow says, there's this Deuterino. Okay, so he's the rep style person here. What do we get for rewards? We get a Breath of Orbis. Hype to that. That's exciting. Oh, look, another attack set piece. Yay, just what everybody needed. Yay, everybody celebrate. Yeah, so obviously it's okay, but let's be real here. We have a billion of those already. So I think there's more because that said part 1. Oh, free unequip. Wow. Was not expecting free unequip. So let's just start clicking on stuff here. New hero, Vivian added. Oh, this is the summary. So let's skip that. What's this one? Wow. New connection hero, Furious. He's actually going to be a connection hero. Am I surprised the guy is free? He's also got crit chance as his thing. Let's see what he does. This one I actually have no idea what he'll do outside of being a ranger. He's ice element here. Fires a gun while dashing. That's 2 free ice elemental rangers. With a 20% chance to burn, question mark? Interesting. For 2 turns too, and that's up to 15, so 35% chance to burn on his skill 1. And his skill 2 raises the morale of all allies, granted increased critical hit chance for 2 turns before granting the caster an extra turn. That's okay. I like that. And attacks with a fatal shot with an 80% chance to decrease defense, and that goes up to 100%. So quite the interesting skill set. I'm not really a fan of it. There's no boost with the crit chance. Usually when you want to boost crit chance, you need to combine it with like a combat readiness booster to take advantage of it. And usually when you have a defense down, you don't really want to have it on your skill 3, especially as a single target. His skill 3 animation is... It's okay. It's okay. I'm not really impressed with this guy so far. We have to eliminate nulls, 500 brave crests, and 400 adventure points. Okay. So, not sure what to think about him. He looked really underwhelming. His skill set didn't look too great either. And nothing seemed to really work together, you know? He's also an ice ranger with a burn, which is kind of weird. But let's talk about the trials now. So this is going to open up whatever time that is. We're going to get Book of Retributions. These are the ones we get for free each week. Every Monday. How we can buy them for 120 Sky Stones. I really hope we don't have to buy them for 120 Sky Stones. Players are able to see the advantages. Oh, I really hope they show us what Wondrous Silk does. I really, really, really hope. Oh, nice. No soul burn, no soul gauge. I like that too. I like that for sure. The number of points and rank. This is one of those things that like you never trust what they say because it's always different from when it goes into the game. So we're just gonna kind of glance through these until we see rewards and stuff like this. There's Berserk, of course, where you have to do X amount of damage. He also goes into Weaken and receive increased damage. So is this just riffs from Summoner's War? Just out of curiosity, just from glancing, this looks exactly like riffs from Summoner's War. If anybody can like let me know on that. There's even the same everything here. This is literally elemental riffs from Summoner's War. I have a video on that if you want to watch that one out, because that would be really funny if that's literally just a copy and paste. I honestly feel like the point system is the same. Like I feel like the point systems are the same too. I'm gonna have to go watch that video. It was one of my first videos for Summoner's War. Anyways, exchange here. Here we go. Here's where we want to see. Show us the stuff. Show us the stuff. Yes, they show us. Yay. Okay, Chloe gets 7 to 14% attack. Her magic bolt gives a 50% chance to grant the caster an extra turn when using magic bolt. Yes. Yes, please bring that to me. Oh my god. I can't even like express how many people I'm gonna try to go in with Chloe and just hit them over and over and over and over again in the head with magic bolt. That's exciting. And also magic bolt dispels all buffs from the enemy. Oh, she's got 2 for bolt, so she doesn't have 1 to increase her nail. So I'm really confused with Chloe's here. I don't know which is which. I feel like there's 2 magic bolts, but there should be 1 skill 1, 1 skill 2, and 1 skill 3. And I'm not really sure which is which, and the game's down, so I can't check. But overall, this looks really fun too. I like the dispel as well. And increases the enemy's defense for 2 turns when using Hyper Strike. I think that would be way better. Like, if you want to make Chloe insane and really good for what she really feels like she should be for, should have this say decrease the enemy's defense for 2 turns when using Hyper Strike before damage is dealt. And I think that would make her insane. So we have Rose here. I have the hiccups. Her sequential cutter activates all effects regardless of health when using sequential cutter. Okay, that's okay. That gets the buffs and everything. Shield of Light applies the same effect to the caster. Oh, I like that too. That dispels her and gives her a little shield. And Goddess of Victory decreases the skill cooldown of Goddess of Victory by 1 turn. So none of these really do anything great, but she does get 10 base speed. I don't know what that puts her to, but I still don't think that's higher to make this matter, because I feel like she's at like 104 or 106 or something, which is not enough. But if she's at like 109, 110, then that is enough. And Destina, we already saw Destina's here. And Wander Silk, please be good. 5 to 10 speed, I love that. So automatic fire grants the caster an extra turn or extra attack, regardless of whether the enemy is debuffed when using automatic fire. That's kind of lackluster, right? Because you're pretty much always going to be debuffed. Not sure what I think about that. That's a little unfortunate. Shock arrow dispels one buff from the enemy when using shock arrow. One buff is kind of unfortunate, but I'm guessing that's okay too. But it can dispel immunity. But the problem is there's so many times there's immunity and barrier or something like that. But I do like that. And increases speed of all allies for 2 turns. I really like that though. That is amazing. That's a fantastic change. Exactly what I wanted to see. I wanted to see something for PvE. I wanted to see something I could use in lab with her. So I'm really, really, really happy with that. I'm probably going to be getting Destina's first if you choose, and then Chloe's second, maybe Wander Silk's second. And I'm definitely getting Rose's probably never, to be entirely honest. But Rose would happen after if I did. Okay, a bunch of rewards for reputation here. There's also preseason. Jeez, there's so much going on. Holy. Exclusive equipment system added. Yep, we know that. We just talked about that. We just talked about this. Buff and text improvements. Okay, that's exciting. They're just clarifying what % things are. And there's no reason we should have to data mine this, right? There's just zero reason this should have to be data mined. I like that a lot. Improvements have been made to show the number of stacked effects. I like that for sure. Especially for stuff like Brannon's and for Hellcutter. I guess it's the same thing for all of them, but those are the 2 ones I really think about. Okay. An issue where some passives were triggered based on health were not immediately applied in certain situations has been fixed. This is for all the low HP people or speed or whatever. Jesus, there is so much. Oh, Labyrinth, an issue. Oh, I don't want an issue. I want new bosses. I want new bosses. Guild improvements have been made so that when players is selected, the scroll of the hero list changed, so it will remain. Okay. Okay. Okay, nothing new. There's so much. Wow, we're at the end. Okay, so that's a lot. I'm pretty happy with this. This is another amazing patch. There's also free unequip. I don't understand why. I really don't understand why, but I'm not going to argue. But that's coming out today, I think. I think it's honestly starting today. There's also a Arena weekly grade compensation. Jeez, there's so much stuff. Oh, and let's just click in here just to make sure. Yeah, this is just going over everything insane when the patch is coming up, which is at 4 p.m. so 1.5 hours from now. So that was fun. That was a patch and a half. There is so much stuff to talk about there, and I'm gonna dive in right into the game and just figure out how those trial things work, because I'm really excited. And honestly, like, I'm so excited for stuff like that where you have to hit a certain number to kind of hit the final rank. I do like that. It makes it so you really want to make specific characters for that. And it might be a time for somebody like Baiken to shine where they can do infinite damage as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. As always, hit that bell notification, and we'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody.